Hey guys, Vulture here. So we're gonna go over some quick things. This is just the how to make basically. So basically I was just writing some ideas down and how to make certain things like creepypastas, SCPs, the Trollage incidents, that kind of stuff. Let me just turn on my light. Um, so we're gonna be just doing like 3 quick videos. That way we have them. Anyways, I've been seeing these pop up a lot more, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go over them while they're big. So creepypastas are just like an internet campfire story, a horror one, um, or unsettling ones. I've actually had ones that are just that and not spooky. So basically, you take a concept like a show or some kind of thing that's kind of well known, or you just actually take your own or original idea. Right now, it's kind of hard because they already went through a lot of the stuff like insanity, other creatures. Like, sure, you can always make other things, but the other things are kind of touching on the SCP subject. But, anyways, we're going to be worrying about creepypasta. So, basically, there is the basic ones, and then there's the ones that are actually like original and actually have thought into them. So when it comes to the commoners, it's basically you have a game, it's glitching out. There's ghosts and all that in the game. There's creepy images that are spurred about it. Same with shows and movies. Apparently, there's missing episodes and stuff. All it is about either murder or how that character lost their mind and is killing the rest of the cast. Um, or it's like it's a secret slaughter. Um, it's like a murderer taped over his murders, and he stuck him in there. I think that's the Squidward suicide one, where basically he just taped over the pictures or little clips of his victims, and it got stuck in the middle of the recording. Um, Sorry, I'm tired. Um, so it's kind of like that. Basically, either like something creepy happens, it's static. There's um, hyper realistic is like a huge thing they do. Um, and then there'll be other things, like I said, hauntings, like Come Along With Me, the Pokemon creepypasta, where it's a ghost of a creator or something. It's in the game and it takes your soul, that kind of stuff. Where the regular creepypastas are like, they take a being or someone who, or a place or a person. Like one of my favorite ones recently, I haven't been able to fully get through it. But it's like I think it was like somebody made a horror story. I don't know if it would be considered a creepypasta, but it would be technically a creepypasta. Basically, a guy applies to a bus driving job, which is to a small school out in a nowhere town. Basically, he has to be the driver, and get the kids to their stops. And I think it was in the morning, like early morning, like it was their off hours. Either it was that or night. I'm trying to remember. Basically, unlike a regular bus driver, he was given rules on how to survive. And basically, it was like, here's your list, here's your rules. If you don't watch the rules, you die, or something else can happen. And basically, there are creatures alongside this bus route, which can either hunt and kill their victims, um, they have like replication and all that. Like they made an entire bus stop with if it's not like numbered, I think it is. I think it was either numbered or lettered, and it's like if it isn't marked correctly, that means they replicated a bus stop just for you to get out and for them to get a victim. There's some that are fast enough to reach like 60, 70 miles an hour, and it's basically they're on their fours. They can get in vehicles and try to bash into the bus to try to tip it over. And basically, you gotta ram the freaking things off the road. Um, there's things like semis and all that where you gotta somehow outsmart them and still ram them. There's a mansion that if you don't notice it, um, the owners will basically pull out a Jeepers Creepers and flash huge blurring lights, and you have to have sunglasses or you can harm your vision, and they'll try to run you off the road. Um, and then I'm trying to remember. It's basically like little things. Like there's even a rule book of whenever you get to certain stops or when you come back to certain things. Like I guess it was a little shack, and basically there's there's a one that has the ability to blend in as a human being, and basically if he um, notices the shack, he'll be like he can he'll think it'll be a snack shop, and basically if you don't give him a snack, he'll freaking like rip your flesh off or like a limb and eat it as a freaking snack. And it's like, yeah. So that's basically like the original thing. Like you make a survivalist idea or something that actually has original. Cause the thing is, you can turn anything into a horror story as long as you have good elements. Like the reason why I liked that one so much is they did a with the rules. It looks like they did a learning process. Basically, they said, "Here's what happened. Here's what you need to do to prevent it, and then here's some optional things." And then like the students that are on the bus, they've been, of course they're there. Basically, the whole reason why they're even living there is because it's like $100 a month or something like that to live there, and it's super dirt cheap. But the thing is, their living space is hell because they still deal with the monsters. And I'm guessing there's things like you can't look outside during certain hours. You probably could have to stay away from your windows and doors. Probably have to board them up during certain times. It'd be hell to live over there. But basically, it's just like they've been through the crap. So it's been on a daily. And just think about it. They know the things. And the thing that you kind of got to think of is there's gonna be eventually there's gonna be that one bus driver that doesn't follow the rules and ends up getting everyone killed, and then they just refill the bus driver spot, and then get the kids get new kids. Basically, they just get new families. So, because the people that live there aren't gonna stay there forever, because that's what killed their kids. Um, but it's like that. It's like they learned from their experiences. It makes you think that what happened in the past. Like there should have been, they probably let a little kid off at one of those bus stops and accidentally had one got a kid killed. Um, so they learned from the fact that they can replicate freaking bus stops. Um, but that's basically what a creepypasta is. Basically, you have your normals that are just like, hey, it's realistic. It's got blood. It's got gore. It's got ghosts. It's got static and blurred and glitches. Where the good stuff is just like it makes you makes you think afterward. It makes you kind of think of the situation and what will eventually happen or what has happened in the past for the situation to happen. Like I think I'm pretty sure No End House is one of them. Basically, just someone going through all of it and realizing that he's stuck in this simulation. Basically, at the end when he goes back to his home, um, just like imagine that. Um, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.